Hey everybody, I'm Chris with Whiskey and Hammock, and I'm here with my cousin Jason.
How you doing, guys?
Up here in Atlanta, and he told me he picked up a bottle of Barrell Bourbon, the New Year edition, right?
Yes. It would happen to be 2021's New Year edition.
So I was out and about, and I happened to see Barrell Bourbon 2022 New Year edition. So I was like, hey, cuz, you know what? We need to hang out and, try these bottles, see if there's any difference. The interesting thing with Barrell Bourbon, source all their bourbon.
Okay.
And they're totally transparent about it. Like,
Okay.
they don't hide anything. And source it, blend it, and bring it to you. So this one is blended with a 5, 9, 10, and 11-year-old.
Wow.
Straight bourbons. And they're sourced from or distilled in Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, New York, Texas, Wyoming, and Colorado. Being this is 113.9 proof. All
We'll
right.
see how hot it is.
Are you ready? Ready to dive in? So
I'm ready.
we got the small glasses since we're going to do two back to back. I'm going to pop this one open. Ready? Bottle pop?
Ready? Bottle pop?
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, it's a couple years old. Bourbon, right?
Yes.
Blended from straight bourbon whiskeys.
Straight bourbon whiskeys from all over the country.
It smells smooth. It doesn't smell.
Doesn't smell hot,
No,
right?
it doesn't. No.
I'm not getting all that alcohol heat right off the.
Yeah.
right off the
Sometimes
nose.
you smell these higher proofs and you're like, whew. You know it's gonna hurt as soon as you take a sip.
Right, you're burning nose hairs. So no singeing going on.
Nope. No singeing. Ready for a taste?
Yeah, like I'm not getting a whole lot on the nose.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Dive in.
It's good. Ooh, I'm getting a little heat now on the low burn on the end. At first I was like, man, I got no heat, but I'm getting a little warm in the chest now.
That's a sneaky heat.
It is.
Because it went down smooth at first, and I kind of washed with flavors, like, a little, sugary, sweet. And then all of a sudden, felt the heat afterwards.
I almost feel like I got like some citrus there. It's good. I feel like I can almost get like a nutty note to the nose.
Well, see, and because you said citrus, so that's what I'm smelling now. I don't know. I think I have to get a little bit of a little pour on top, a little additive in order to add ice up to it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, my bottle is your bottle.
Oh, thanks. Right? Because that's in the Whiskey Hammock, that's how we do it, right? Straight from the bottle. Give it a taste neat, and then we add a cube or two, usually just one, because the water will mellow it out. Give it a different, bring out different flavors.
Get the ice hiding back here. I'm using my fingers. They're clean.
Enough.
The alcohol kills anything that you're worried about.
Well, whiskey makes everything better.
It does. It does. I felt like I got a lot more sweetness after that ice, like almost like a brown sugar. But I don't get the heat anymore on the back end at all.
Yeah, it really killed that heat. Totally knocked it down. So it's
Very
really
smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Smooth.
smooth.
So what do you think?
I think I like it.
Okay, do you think better than ice or no ice?
I think better with ice. Those of you who see my videos that I've been with Chris before, I almost always say that, and I probably always will. But there was once we did a video, and I was like, "Ooh, that was better without ice." And I think that was one of the first times. That was at the Old Elk.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Man, that one was actually better without ice."
Mm-hmm.
Ice brought the heat out that time, but I mean, I'm really pleased with this. I wasn't sure what I would get into. It seemed like they did a hodgepodge of just barrels from around to blend, and I don't know how much research goes into what's going to blend well, but I'm sure the people at Barrell do all that research. So
so there's blending and tasting and sampling, and then putting it all together and putting it into a bottle.
they did a great job.
Mm-hmm. No, I would agree.
I was reading on the website like the New Year's bottle is supposed to like represent like new beginnings. Starting the year off, new beginnings. we got a bunch of bottles behind us that we're gonna start the year off, or maybe have finished the year off tasting at some point in time this weekend. But
Right.
we'll see what the year takes us. Right.
Definitely.
Whiskey and Hammock to new levels.
Constantly going forward.
Constantly going forward. Yeah. So we go around, walk around out here, and it feels like at home sometimes because you got the woods and the mountains. It's just different than Florida.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, nothing wrong with the beach. Love the beach, but I don't love the beach all year long. Me personally. Sorry for all you beach lovers out there. I still love you. I hope you still love me, but I do like the mountains.
Nope, if I had my pick, I pick mountains, but
Hammock does good. Hammock does good in the mountains as it does on the beach.
just
right?
as well. Yes. Yep.
Actually, a little easier when you got trees already in place. You're just like, oh look, 2 trees next to each other. I could hang a hammock right here.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah, anywhere. 2 points. Beach, it's a little bit tougher.
You got the one light pole isn't close enough to the other light pole or whatnot. You got to bring your stand
Garbage
with
can.
you. Like, hey, tall guy, stand here and hold this up for me. Can you hold? Are you strong enough?
You have to find a sand volleyball court, then you're golden.
Oh, is it? Are those poles close enough together in the sand volleyball court?
You know what you got? As long as you got straps, you can make it as far as you need to be.
Okay. We actually used to play sand volleyball in Buffalo, New York.
Of course, it was a summer thing.
It was like we had 3 weeks of the year that we could do it, and that was about it. Maybe 6 weeks.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, it was huge there because that's all the parks have a sand volleyball court, and that's the thing to do.
Yeah, and then you go up at a lake. The lake actually had a beach-ish area. Definitely not like the beaches in Florida.
No.
Wouldn't recommend making an extra trip to see them at all.
The beaches, no.
And in Buffalo, no.
No, the parks, yes.
Yes. The
Niagara Falls,
wilderness,
yes.
Absolutely. I mean, if you happen to be there and be on the lake and see a beach, that's cool, but you don't go there for that reason.
For the beach, no.
No.
Nope.
No. Yeah, so we ready to move on to 2022?
2022, so a whole new year, ready?
Yep,
Time
let's Man, fast year.
What do you think of 2021?
2021 went by real quick. The bourbon was fantastic. Let me just say, we were already talking about the merch, and
Right.
I've had this thing on for a whole year.
And look at that. It looks brand new still.
It does smell a little bit, but it's holding in pretty tight. I haven't had any problems with this at all. So,
Perfect.
quality merchandise that
There
you
you
have here.
Only whiskeyandhammock.com.
There you go.
All right, are you ready?
Ready.
2022. This is a blend of 5, 6, 7, 9, and 14-year straight bourbons.
You won't drink much.
Are you sure?
Not exactly.
Has he had whiskey before?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
2022 bottle pop.
Right. Well, and then we got to say, so compared to where it was distilled in, same thing all over the country.
Okay.
So, you ready?
Yep.
Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Wyoming, New York, and Texas.
Different. No Colorado this time.
No Colorado. That's what stood out to me also.
Was that the only difference? Was just Colorado?
I think it may be.
Colorado and Texas. Those are the differences,
No,
right?
there's Texas on this one too.
Okay. There's Texas here too? We just dropped Colorado.
Yeah. Everything else.
Dropped like a hot potato. We don't need Colorado anymore.
So we moved over to Texas. All right, bottle pop. Ready?
Yep. That was good. I think it was better than the first one.
Well, it has to be 2022.
It's a tighter bottle,
All right. So this is coming in 115.34 ABV or proof.
I mean, the last one was 113, and it definitely didn't. It definitely didn't have the burn of something that high, and definitely not after ice. So I'm really curious to see how this compares because normally you get 115, I feel like that's gonna be kind of hot.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
You're like,
Well, yeah, but that one was sneaky. That one had a sneaky heat. Like I said, when you
Yeah.
first put it down, it's like, oh, there's
Then you get
where's the heat? All of a sudden, it just
you get the
slow
warm
build up. Yeah,
chest,
then, yeah.
and you're like, ooh,
Yep.
yeah. It's like the Russians would drink the vodka, and they'd be like, oh, it warms you on the inside. That's my Russian accent. It's not very good.
That's a good accent.
It's not very good. I'm Polish, not Russian, so. But don't ask me to do the Polish accent. I do it, but I only I charge money.
Oh,
I charge money for that. It's really good, but
Can't afford it.
You know what?
Can't afford it here.
When this video gets to 1,000 likes, we'll do a video and I'll do it in a Polish accent the whole time.
I gotta see that.
1,000 likes. That's it.
There you go. Challenge.
Challenge accepted. So
There you
you
go.
guys are ready? I'll have to practice.
You've been doing a lot of practicing. So what do you think? Smell any different?
It does smell different.
To me, I don't smell a big difference.
I feel like I would say I'm going to use this word because we used it earlier in something else we tasted, but like almost butterscotch. I feel like I smell some butterscotch.
Okay.
Which is not normally something that I pick up on. I'm usually always like caramel every time.
Yes,
I'm like
caramel.
vanilla.
Vanilla, yep.
Caramel.
Yep.
Like that's every time. But I'm like, it's not exactly that. It's almost like a butterscotch.
Okay, all right.
So.
You ready to dive in?
Let's dive in.
All right.
We'll just right away.
Cheers.
Cheers. See, I feel like that was hotter on the front end than the back end. Like, tip of my tongue is all tingly. Like, it's got spice to it.
No, it's funny you said that. Yeah, that is different.
Like the warmth is I'm not getting it here on the back. I got it all on the front.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, more front, yeah.
But still a lot smoother than I thought it would be for 115 proof.
I want to say it's sweeter too.
It does smell sweeter and taste sweeter.
Mm-hmm. That's without ice.
Ice Ice Baby. We'll see what happens.
All right, you ready to add a cube?
Yeah, let's do it. I feel like I'm getting more of the sweet note.
Right off the nose?
Yeah, after the ice.
Okay, so what do you think?
You know, it wasn't, but just last year when I said I'm always want ice in my 2021.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I prefer it without the ice in 2022. Honestly.
You know what? It's funny that you said that because I thought the same thing. I like the 2021 better with ice, and I like this better without the ice. Definitely something worth checking out.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to give them a little more attention. I know they got all the different colors of labels, and they're very colorful, and I'll spend some time looking at them. You know, I get victim, like most people, of looking for that weird, obscure shaped bottle. I'm like, what is this?
Well, yeah, but so you're not bottle chasing? Like, big brands, big names?
I mean, there are a few, that we look for. We did a whiskey dinner, back in November when you were here last.
Yep.
And we had a couple really good stuff. Like they had the Willet purple label.
Yeah, purple top.
Purple top. That's what it's called. Purple top. It was Willet 8-year. I mean, that was fantastic. I don't know. I've never seen it in the store. I don't know what it sells for, but it was really good. I think everyone loved the Blantons. I mean, still sometimes tough to find, but I think it's really good quality when you find it. But I think for the price, I'm very happy with my bottle. Looking forward to drinking it. 2023. Happy 2023, everybody. Happy New Year, right?
Happy New Year. There you go. So I guess we'll just close it out, right? Leave with the motto. May the wind always wear your hammock, and may your glass never go dry. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. With all the bottles behind us, we should not have a problem with our glasses going dry.
No.
Not this week.
Not this year.
No.
Not this week.
Bye, everybody.